That thing over you.
Tonight, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, St. Gonzalez to kick off. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And I like his honesty, because when we sat down with him, I mean, he was the first one to say, that was on me last week, a really poor performance. Way too many interceptions. Didn't find the end zone throwing the ball. Put his defense and his special teams.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Cincinnati.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
The ball carrier.
The numbers for Mixon last week: 15 carries, 85 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room, in the cold tub, trying to get his legs back for this game.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Christian Wilkins. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well. Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
20-yard line.
From the gun, Shelley. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Shelley. He's going up top for Taylor. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
It's now second down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Shelley. And that's incomplete.
The pass.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Able to spin free. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Mixon. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Mixon with a first down carry. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
At the 42-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Taken down.
A good run on first down, followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Joe Burrow.
Competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Shelley. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 22 yards there, a first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Taylor. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Shelley. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. Give him 4. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
Von Bell up to make the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bengals' 12-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Shelley eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The Bengal ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
Chase Winovich.
They're in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
But apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Off play action. Shelley. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Shelley. He dumps it underneath for Taylor. 9 yards. Not quite enough. And they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Here's the 4th-round pick from Maryland, Anthony McFarland. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Shelley. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. 3rd down here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
The pass intended for Christian.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 4th down, Shelley. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And down inside the 15 he goes. You don't don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 12.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Shelley. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
On 4th down, Shelley, the quick slant caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Back to throw. Shelley. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. And right now, a lot to like on that screen. They've wrapped up the division, currently sitting in the number 2 spot. But remember, that no longer means a... And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Jalen Thompson.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Airing one out for Boyd. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Taylor.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, they started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26. 11 yards there, 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Down right around the 25. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Shelley. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Now Callaway on the return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 41.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just... The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, but it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
The 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I'm looking, well, all right, never mind. 3rd quarter action now. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
David Njoku. That's good. Cardinals.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Shelley. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. The give to Taylor. Down to about the 22 here.
Jonathan Taylor.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Shelley. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Shelley. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. From the 2 now. 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Shelley. This is caught. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And he's got it. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Again, it's Mixon. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's going to look deep down the field. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
4 yards on the pickup.
They run once more with Taylor.
At the Bengals, 42.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Taylor, an effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down, McFarland. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And this offense continues to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Cincinnati.
Now Burrow. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. On third down, Burrow. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Kevin King with a pick. 20, 10, and they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their four-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
It's a gain of
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. It's a slant to Gronkowski. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Burrow will throw. Able to find Higgins. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. That's going to set him back 5 yards. To the air again, Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the Cardinals' 41-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
At their own 18-yard line.
DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the Arizona offense about set to take over.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, Taylor. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Shelley. And able to find Kirk complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He's brought down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Flushed out right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Burrow looking to pass. This is caught. Gronkowski. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
Again, it's Burrow. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's what
he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Off the play fake. Shelley. This pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Final score.